Hello everyone. I'm here on Ubuntu 12.04 Precise Pangolin. I'm gonna show you the various ways you can switch between applications. There are various ways to switch between applications. So let's start with the launcher, the Unity launcher. If you want it to always appear, you can use it to switch between applications, such like that. Just clicking on the application, clicking again. If you have two windows open, clicking again, it will scale the two windows, and you can switch between them. Alright, let's minimize everything. That's one way, using the launcher to do all the switching between applications. Alright, you might also notice that you can't minimize at another click. If I click again, it will not minimize, but there is an unofficial plugin for Compass that let you do that. So I'll maybe put that in the description. It's working fine. Maybe I'll do another video about it. Alright, if you don't want the launcher to always appear, alright, you can auto hide it. Let's auto hide the launcher. Let's go to the change desktop background and to the behavior, and let's auto hide, okay, and left side to let it reappear. Alright, let's leave it that way. And here you have also a bunch of ways to switch between applications. Let's start with the mouse. Using the mouse, you can go to Compass Manager, alright, and go to Scale, the Scale plugin. Go to Bindings, and then here initiate window picker for all windows. You can select a corner on the screen. I selected the bottom right, or Super W if you wanna use the keyboard for that, or a mouse gesture like middle click or something. So what happens when you go there? Even if all the applications are minimized, you can see them all. So you can pick, I'm working on this application, and then I want to switch to Nautilus. So I go up, Nautilus, here it is. The other one, here it is, Software Center. So that's the fast way using the mouse to switch between applications. Now let's minimize it all. A beautiful thing when you minimize, the icon just pop up from the auto hide to tell you that's minimized. Great idea. Another thing you can do, you can use the keyboard. Alright, you have the Alt Tab switcher. So to do it, just press Alt and Tab, and here with the left and right keys, you can go to whatever application and switch between them. Text editor. Alright, I'm here. I'm done. Let's go to PPA Manager. If you have two windows of the same application, you go Nautilus. You see the two thingy here, the two little arrows. When you go there, it automatically opens the two windows, and you can then switch between them internally. Alright, then you can choose them, and this is how you can also, using the keyboard and not the mouse or the launcher, to switch between applications. Another thing which is very handy if you're using the keyboard is going to the super key and press it for 2 seconds, because pressing it just once you'll have the dash. So pressing it for 2 seconds, you can see all the keyboard shortcuts available for Unity if you wanna explore that. And here you have numbers on the launcher. So if I click now 7, which is Super 7, the terminal will pop up, and Super 9 is gonna be, unless you change the order, Super 9 will be always the software center. So I'm gonna go Super 7, here's the terminal, and Super 9, yeah, and Super 1 for Nautilus, another Super 1. It will scale it, and you can choose whatever you want from it. So a lot of ways to change between applications. A lot of people, dislike Unity, and for various reasons, but for switching applications, it's the same. It's also more efficient, I must say, because you can use the launcher. It's in the left side, because this way it saves screen space. It's not in the bottom. So I personally use the launcher because it's very useful to have it always appearing. It doesn't bother me, so I use the launcher, and sometimes I use the scale effect. So if I have a lot of windows. So another thing you can do is with the workspace switcher. You have 4 workspaces. You can make it 6, 5, whatever you want. And here you have the ability to not minimize it. Let's say I'm working 4 applications. Let's say Nautilus here, and let's go here, and the terminal. All right, that's here, and here. I'm gonna move it here. The software center, I'm gonna move it here, and the comp is, I wanna move it there. All right. So I'm working on 4 applications. It's not minimized, and if I want to switch between them, just I go here and select the workspace which is on, and then I can choose between applications and workspaces also. So and to make it easier, all right, we can do in Compass the same thing with the bottom right. Let's see, where is the expo plugin? All right, let's set it as expo edge. Let's set it at top right. All right, so now I have different 4 workspaces. I want to change between them. I go up, and then I have it up very fast. If you're using the mouse more than the keyboard, so the hot corners are very useful. Go there, scale all applications in this workspace. All right, go to another workspace. I have just one, so handy ways, and a lot of ways to change between windows, to switch between windows. Just choose whatever you want, whatever you like. I can't see why people are complaining. The only thing I I want is to minimize on click. If I click here, it should minimize. That's more convenient for me. But again, there's an unofficial plugin that does this, so I have no complaints at all. All right. Hope it was useful. See you next time. Bye bye.